Here's your heads up, my friend. This one's a bit sort of walk-in hypnosis type thing, so do be warned. If you've got to do anything, if you listen to this while you're driving or anything like that, please don't, or don't listen to it. Listen to it when you get home and you have nothing else to do to take your attention, because it is a bit trancey and I want you safe and sound, so please do not do anything that needs your attention. And then when you've got that free time, have a listen. But if you've got that free time now, you get a pen and pencil maybe. That helps too with this one. Oh, Paul, homework? No, not homework. This is just a recording of things that may just happen all by themselves. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. And remember, this podcast is all about deconstructing the complicated into easy processes. And this is exactly what I've done here. And it came to me a long time ago, nearly a year ago, and I've just rediscovered it because I never used it. Anyway, I explain that all in the podcast. Have a listen after this.
Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hey, my friend, how you doing? Did you miss me yesterday because I wasn't around? Anyway, I'll be around quite a few times, but maybe not quite as often as every day. But I was thinking, we're going to use this time. We're going to use this time as, I hope, like a kickstart, a springboard to something quite awesome. Because what a waste it would be, wouldn't it? What a waste it would be if I often say, you've heard me say this, we get to the wide, normal world, the exciting world, where we can actually meet people, do things, have interactions, communicate, connect. And we look back at this time, this mad world time, and go, oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd take old Clough's advice and started doing things, or other people's advice. I'm sure lots of people are saying the same thing. I wish I should have. All those silly little things. But again, I also know from my own personal experience that sometimes it's quite difficult to know what to do with this time. Because if you're like me, I hate wasting time, and I know I have done over this last week or so. But it's a little bit like I want to make the most of it. Therefore, I don't want to do anything that's just, yeah. And that's how I thought a little bit where the podcasts were going a little bit when I'm doing every day, because it's like forcing things. And I don't want to force anything. And it was like, I thought to myself, I'm going to do I'll say that again. I was going to get one of my mind maps and my mind mapping book and just start to, just let the page write itself. But even that was difficult because I just sat there thinking. And I thought, I'll get my book and just look back over the last few pages. And I looked back and I thought, this is some time ago, but it's about right. It's all about understanding a sense of purpose. Now, I don't know about you. If you've got 5 minutes, maybe a bit longer to stay with me on this, you might want to, obviously, I'd like you not to do anything that needs your attention, because I just want to talk to you in a special way. A special way? Yeah, that type of way, a special way. And to do that, you might just want to sit down. You can do it open eyes, closed eyes. You can do it walking a little bit, but it's a bit more thinking, a bit more conscious. But I'd also like you to think about maybe having your journal, mind map, piece of paper, pen, pencil, something beside you. Because if you do get an intuition, an idea, a thought directly after this, I want you to remember it. I want you to be able to access it and build upon it. Because I want maybe to go a little deeper. Do you know where you're headed? That big picture. can you see yourself over there? Having achieved all the goals that you've consciously thought about, and maybe the goals that you haven't even started yet, even thought of yet. Because by achieving those other goals, it allowed you the opportunity maybe, to do other things. So if you were to just think and see yourself, and to do that sometimes it's easier to just close your eyes, I guess, but just see yourself over there. The big picture, the person, the you over there that has made not just the use of this time, but the use of time and opportunities, made use of resources, thoughts, emotions, behaviors. And as you see yourself over there, what's your physiology like? You're just walking, talking. How are you dressed? How relaxed do you look? Maybe you look excited. Maybe you look curious. How do you look? What emotion are you giving off, I wonder? And as you sense all of that, I wonder if you were to go a little bit deeper inside your unconscious mind, to that special place, to a place inside where you could breathe. And as you see yourself over there, having already succeeded in all those dreams and more, allow the essence of that you over there to drift inside you. Just need to get, I guess, just a sense of what it might be like. You don't have to know everything before you start, you see. But just go through your senses as you breathe in everything about that successful you. The you that's achieved whatever you dreamt of, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you will dream of. What will you see if you look through your own eyes? What will be the pictures that you make inside? And what will you hear? What type of people will be around you? Or will there be other noises? Parts of those dreams that create a music, of sound. And inside, what will that internal voice be like? How will it speak to you? How will it encourage you to do more? How will it say, well done? Maybe even saying thank you to your unconscious mind. And seeing what you'll see and hearing what you'll hear, what do you feel? What feelings do you get the essence of? Because we're getting the feelings of a sense of purpose now. Sense of purpose that just comes through all your senses. So even your taste and smell. Because different environments where you succeed in these dreams will have the taste of success. Smelling is so wonderful. The aroma of success. And allow just that sense of purpose, the sense of success, begin to permeate every cell of your body. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because, well, perfect doesn't exist. But we don't need anything perfect. We just need to be curious of how we can make and be the best that we can do. And maybe as you get a sense of this success, this sense of achievement, this sense of purpose, maybe in your mind's eye you could float just over to the side and begin to see or sense those people that are affected by your success, because they're around you. Who are they? Do you recognize anybody? Maybe they're new friends, new acquaintances, new mentors, new mentees. Maybe they're clients. Maybe they're friends and family. Just notice as you look down from this perspective, there's a you down there, achieving and having achieved and still achieving, giving you that sense of purpose that resonates, vibrates from that very you down there, and how it affects those other people, the other people in your lives. Because what roles are you playing down there to help them? And when you think of all of that, from way up here, if you were to be able to see the most wonderful positive intention of that successful you down there, what would you glean from that? What intention would you glean in this service to others, as well as yourself? And bring that sense of purpose and intention back into you as you come back into you. And as you just allow all of that to go through every cell, every fibre of you, I want your unconscious mind to just notice maybe there's things in the past and in the present that's been stopping you. And these aren't excuses. These are maybe things that you're not doing, that if you began to do them with that sense of purpose, that essence of achievement, you'd be able to begin to get the frequency of all those learnings, and you could begin doing those things. Doing those things that, if you did them, and you hadn't been doing them, but if you did them now, would take you on that wonderful adventure. And maybe your unconscious mind would also look at a deeper level, the things that you have been doing in the past, that if you stopped doing them, would allow this achievement with that sense of purpose and that wonderful positive intention to be able to come quicker, bigger, better, brighter. What would that be? Maybe it's letting go of those old negative emotions of anger, sadness, fear, guilt, hurt. So what could your unconscious mind do to let them go? That could be, I guess, if your unconscious mind goes into all your skills, you could begin to work on them right now, one at a time, or getting help, getting some guidance. Because I think you've been putting up with that too long, putting off the things that you should be doing, could be doing, and putting off stopping those things that you don't need to do anymore. Because inside you have a wonderful toolbox of resources, of skills. You've also got the external world, which has a plethora of information to help you. In fact, I'm here to help you too. So you can use that wonderful constant persistence to make that that change now. And as you go through the future, your unconscious mind, with that sense of purpose, that wonderful intention, can constantly reassess where you are to make sure if you need to make any adjustments, you can go towards that goal in a different way, maybe. Sometimes it's a matter of just stepping up or stepping out and doing things despite those emotions, those negative emotions. So maybe you want to ask your unconscious mind, this sense of purpose, this intention, maybe you could let me know more. Give me guidance, give me that intuition, so I can move forward to those goals, to achieve more than I could ever imagine. What would that be like? What are the wonderful things that I dream of now that are part of this sense of purpose, with that wonderful positive intention? And again, you can see what you'll see, hear what you'll hear, and feel those feelings of this adventure. A smell and taste of success. I wonder. And maybe you just want to begin to open your eyes if you had them closed, or just bring yourself back into this wonderful waking world. And it might be time, I guess, to just sit for a moment and pause. We love that, that term, stop and pause, just for a moment. With that, hopefully you have that journal, piece of paper, maybe your phone to make a note on, whichever it is, it doesn't matter, but just, what are the thoughts you have right now? What intuitions do you have? What inspiration do you have? What ideas do you have? Do you understand that sense of purpose, or is it something that you can develop to know more of? That positive intention. Because all of this has come from notes that I made, and it must have been something about 9-12 months ago, and I just happened to open up the page this morning. But the thing is, I don't know why, but my favourite colour is yellow, and any book is yellow I'll buy, especially if it's in NLP or hypnosis or timeline therapy. And I coloured the corners of this one page, which is an A4 book turned into A3 as it opens up. Colour them yellow. And I did this mind map. I can't show it to you, but it's not just words. There's lots of pictures there that just jump out at me. And it made that all up, because that's where I think we can all go. But it's just getting that sense of purpose, because it doesn't have to be everything. You just need that sense. You only need a sense to start. Maybe just that big picture, that smell and feeling of success. Get that feeling, the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And then allow yourself to ask questions. Great questions, such as this feeling. What are the one thing I could do to make this feeling get even better? What are the dreams I have that have that sense of purpose and this feeling, the feeling of success? And write them down. And that's the reason I say write them down anywhere, somewhere. Love my journals, love my mind mapping. But if you write them down, they're there. You can always come back, because this is what got me thinking. In fact, it saved me a little bit this morning, because I was getting into a state where I didn't know quite where I was going. And I was getting close to that. I'll have another cup of coffee and I'll tidy up this wonderfully clean desk again. But we've done that. We've done the procrastination bit, the superpower. And now we can start to look forward. And I hope you enjoyed that, because I think as you sleep and dream tonight, maybe you'll just dream of those goals. Or maybe when you wake up in the morning, your unconscious mind will give you little insights, little intuitions, where you can take massive intuitive actions. One of those, that's the second second of the 5 steps to success. The first one being knowing your goal. Well, this is part of that process, isn't it? Understanding your goal with that sense of purpose. And then taking massive and intuitive action. Feeling of the wish fulfilled. And then becoming aware of where you are with your intention, your sense of purpose. Where are you going? Is this the right direction? Remember, everything hasn't got to be perfect. You can look at it from different perspectives. You can take those senses. You just have to have that sense, which will grow stronger and stronger. And if you're slightly off target, with that sense of awareness, you can then be flexible to find another way. Find the right resource, ask the right person, listen to the right podcast. I wonder which one you would listen to. And then act from a physiology and psychology of excellence. It says, as if, which is the feeling of the wish fulfilled, or if it's a particular goal, how would you physically move? How would you think if you'd already got that goal? The psychology and physiology of excellence. Act as if, because that will then get those pictures in your mind going even better, and your intuition will get even better, and it's just a wonderful circle. So do just stop, if you would. Stop, pause, write something down, and just ask some wonderful questions. We'll move on from this, I know, because I think this has got the this is the seed of something big for you. This is the seed of something big for me, I think. And all we have to do now, first of all, we have to find that seed, plant it, and then we're going to germinate it, help it, nurture it. Maybe more. We're going to have a whole field of seeds. And then we will succeed. No. But you know what I mean. I just thought I'd do that. I just thought we'd just play with that one, because I thought, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk to you about. And then I thought to myself, well, what did you do this morning, Cluffy? And I found my book again. And it just made me go through that process. And it's just a process that I'd written, as I said, 9-12 months ago. I'd never done anything with it. And isn't that the weird thing? Some things you do, and they're there for the right time. And at the right time, you see the right things. And that's what I've just done. Maybe it made sense a long time ago, but maybe they didn't really go deep inside. Now you can. And now I did. Hope you enjoyed that. Take a good deep breath, shake everything out, write things down, and we'll be talking again about this. So please just notice what you do. Notice what happens when you do wake up in the morning. Have that little notebook beside your bed. And just before you wake up, just wonder. Ask your unconscious mind. What are the things that I could be looking at, working on, spending my time on to make this massive change in me, to serve others? Because the best results come when you help other people first. Selfless service. But hey, I'm going to leave you with that. I would be interested how you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed that. Because it was just a walk-in hypnosis, I guess. Guided visualization. Really, Paul? Yeah, maybe. Please send me an email, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. That'll be me. And I'd love to know what happened while you were listening to that. What happened after? What happened in the morning, that evening? How did you get your intuition, your thoughts, your ideas? And how did you act and react to them? It's all an adventure. Not a journey, by the way, because journeys can be bloody boring. This is an adventure where you can be curious, excited, have more passion than you can stand. You can wallow in pleasure. So that's what we're going to do. So until next time, my friend, I'm going to see if I can come up with something which is quite interesting in another way, a different way. Maybe just diving again into hypnosis, or using one of those processes just to weave in and out so we can find our success together. Okay, so I'm here for you. It's Paul Clough, Personal Development Unplugged. Do let me know. And have a listen to this bit at the end, because it's all about sharing and things like that, which are really, really important. And I know a lot of people don't do it, but it is so important. And if it's just like that, pay it forward. If you could use sharing, subscribing, and giving a little feedback or a nice review, that's called pay it forward. Okay? Until next time, see you soon. Bye-bye. Just before you go, if you've just got a second or two, please have a listen. Why don't you share this? Share this podcast with just one person today, and then one person tomorrow, and one person after that. What would happen if we all did that? And why not subscribe? It's so easy to do. Find the platform of your choice. If it's iTunes or it's Castbox or any others, there's loads of them. Search for either Paul Clough or Personal Development Unplugged, and then there's a big subscribe button. Press that subscribe button, and it'll be there. You get the podcast twice a week, on a Wednesday and a Saturday. Never have to look any further. And if you would, why not put one of those reviews up? Because that would be awesome, because that just moves it around this integrated field of learning, as it were, and becomes and gets in front of other people. Which is what we want, isn't it? To be the change we want to see in others and help others change to be the change they want to see in themselves. There you go. I'm going to speak to you real soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Enjoy every heartbeat.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.